Hi, welcome to a reading vlog because I'm gonna take you with me how I managed to read and what I managed to read 2 weeks before my finals. I don't even know, like, I think it's 11, oh forget it, it's 11 days until I write the first exam. But yeah, basically the only time that I have to read is when I wake up, and if I did go to bed pretty late, then I'm gonna skip the step of reading because studying and having enough sleep is pretty important also for memorization. So this is the part where reading is not as important, honestly, because then my priorities are definitely shifted towards studying for university. But I actually reading Once Upon a Broken Heart at the moment because I thought it would be like light and fast, which it apparently also is, but I think it's interesting. Some parts of it are a little bit too fast for my taste, but I mean, then again, I think it's only a duology, so it's only like 2 books, and then you have to build the world pretty fast, so I can understand why it goes to do it that way. Well, yeah. Like, one of the important characters was called Prince of Heart, but because I read so many of Kiss and Claire books, right, and they also evolve around the demon world, I'm always reading Prince of Hell, and then I have to go back and remind myself, no, it's Prince of Hearts, it's not the Prince of Hell. Good morning. I'm so tired, but I know if I do not use the time now to read, then I will have no time today to read. So I'm gonna use my half-hour free time and read. Good morning, you already know it. Let's see how many pages I'm able to read in half an hour. Okay, I think I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this book because I'm reading it fast, and normally I only read books fast if I really like them. I don't know, it's easy to read because I mean, I also think it's just a duology, it's not even a trilogy, and you're just in the world, and the world building is pretty fast. And honestly, because of finals, I enjoy that because it's, well, it is fast paced. But on the other hand, sometimes it's a little bit too fast, and it's a little bit, I don't know, if books are too fast paced, they kind of seem ridiculous sometimes, and that's exactly what is happening now because too many things are happening that are like, yeah, I need that to happen for my story to evolve very quickly, and it's not realistic. I mean, it's fantasy, so it's not realistic in the first place, but like, I think there's realistic fantasy and there's like non-realistic fantasy. Yeah, and this, I don't know, it's kind of in between now. Let's see. I have 10 more minutes to go, so yeah. time is over and I managed to read 43 pages in approximately half an hour. And I never thought I would even finish one book in this month by now, honestly, because this is the first book I'm reading. And yeah, now I need 70 or 80 pages to go. Let's see how this goes today. Maybe I can read a little bit more and I should finish it tomorrow. Let me show you something. Look. Do you see the top? Do you see the color? Color of my socks. Okay, anyway. I think now we have like 4 o'clock and I did not read anything today because this morning I decided, because I overslept a little bit, to use my time to do some sports because I thought this would give me some energy boost to study, which it apparently did not. But now it's time. It's only half an hour, so I'm gonna read because I really do want to read more, even though I have finals, because reading gives me more than just scrolling mindlessly on the internet, which I already did and I already feel bad for it right now. And I'm gonna start the second book of this series. I have no idea what the series name is, honestly. Once Upon a Broken Heart, but I'm gonna start the second book on my ebook because books in the Netherlands are more expensive than in Germany, than in the UK, whatever, so I got the ebook and now we're gonna read that. Yes. I got to chapter 8 and this is all for today. Am I gonna go by bus now? Because I feel like I had not really a chance to read much this morning because I was so tired, so I was just falling back asleep and I actually also forgot to film it. I'm gonna go by bus to be able to read for 20 minutes, like per ride. Hi and welcome to the end of this video. I thought, because I did not read that much this month, I would just fuse the reading vlog with the books I've read. And I also do not have a TBR yet because I had no time to think about the TBR, honestly. And I know that there are some books waiting for me at home because I sent them there. Because I bought them without thinking much about it because they just seemed nice in the moment, so I don't know. But yeah, so this month, to come to the wrap up, oh wow. That's pink. Yeah, to talk about the books I read this month, there was Once Upon a Broken Heart. I finished it. I cannot believe that I actually finished one book this month. So, yeah, I think I already talked a little bit about the book. I don't know. I still don't know, honestly. I think, like, if I think about it, I want to give it a 3.5. But then again, why was I able to read it that fast? Like, I mean, if I was able to read it that fast, I must have enjoyed it. This kind of doesn't make any sense in my head, but on the other hand, I mean, the writing was good. Maybe it's the writing style, could be. But like, the story as a whole, it's very fast-paced. And I mean, I like very fast-paced books. Or I like fast-paced books. I do not like very fast-paced books because then it seems like everything is just happening for the reason for the plot to evolve, and it does not seem like natural or something characters would do naturally. So yeah, that's why I would give it a 3.5 because I was able to read it very fast, and maybe you will enjoy it too. And the second book, well, I had it on my e-reader, which is basically just the which is basically just the next book in the trilogy, as I found out, of Once Upon a Broken Heart. So I don't know, I'm currently reading it. I got until half approximately. Probably will not read anything for the next week because I have finals and I am stressing out right now so much. This is also why this is the only video that is going to come out. No TBR yet. I may be doing a summer TBR, we'll see when I have time again, because I'm also moving within the next 2 weeks and this is going to be stressful because after that I want to do an interrail, but I just got lucky and finally found an apartment. So yeah, the second book also very fast paced. Some things kind of seem more natural than in the other book, but I don't really know. I would also, like, so far, as much as I've read of it, I would also rate it a 3.5. Also because it does not seem interesting enough to use my breaks that I have in between studying, because I mean you have to take breaks to read, but rather to spend on YouTube. So I guess it is a 3.5. Maybe it gets better, I don't know. I'm only halfway through, but yeah, this were all the books that I've read and have not yet finished in May, and we'll see what summer will bring. I have a long summer break. I would definitely use it to read a lot more books and especially just sit in the sun and just relax finally after finals, because I can't anymore. So yeah, see you